Hello friends, Arder here, and this is ZSL 80 Blocks Part 2 track review, and we start with Magic Beanstalk by BB Benji, and for me it was very hard track because it's outer pipe, first person view. You like at some point you don't understand where you at on what like surface, how like do you like going upside down or not. And as you can see, I'm like couldn't do it. I didn't have enough speed. I spent all 7 minutes try to finish it, and each time I failed on some elements, like by hitting leaves or just falling off from the tube. Mortwistshade by Mortwistshade, and yet another very complicated track for me. I just can't do this style of track where you need to do like a lot of jumps with a really precise landing, very smooth with a perfect angle. If you do it like slightly wrong, you lose a lot of time, as you can see, and you just can't, at least I can't finish such type of track. I'm lack of skill on such type of tracks. I just don't even understand where I'm wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just slow to do all this jump, but what I should change, I even don't understand. So yeah, I'm sorry, but for me, like, I just can't do this track, and you will see this is like basically the same pattern over and over with all this jump and no like boosters. At least I don't see them. So it's all should be in one run with one goal, and yeah, very hard one. Like Father Like Son by Tiger Play on PC, and pretty short one, like less than 30-second track, which not all judges love, let's say. Like it's pretty short one. Yes, you have a lot of attempts to do this track. I don't know, I'm fine with it. As of track, again, as you can see, nothing really crazy, nothing really hard, just several elements. I would say the most time saving will be or beneficial for people to use like barrier inner ride before checkpoint 4 and very perfect jump or like passing pipe before checkpoint 5 and finish. Okay guys, so small disclaimer, I have some weird issue. Most of the tracks for this part 2 I couldn't play them online. I have weird level 5 error. It's like can't upload these tracks. I do everything like verifying Steam files and like disconnecting on mods, still nothing. So I played in solo mode. So not all UI are here, like GTR and the timers, but yeah, I use my timer on my phone for 5 minutes, for 7 minutes. As of track, I wouldn't say it's really hard. Really love transparent part for jumping, and probably the jump to the finish could be tricky. There's still some chance that you will fall, you will crash, and you will fly over because you're doing this jump blindly, but just aim straight and it should be all good. Surface Forest by Ogil Games. Same issue, so yeah, it is what it is, but rule was the same, 7 minutes for the track. But this track, again, it's not really hard one. It's I believe I did it like from first attempt. It's more like to find the perfect line, especially in all this ascent descent part of the track where you can like save time and be really fast. So it's more like finding optimal line rather than fighting with track challenges and trying not to crash. Yeah, very interesting, very love track. I think I did pretty decent result. Let Me Play Among the Stars by Shinikaga. Well, for me this track was slightly tricky because of the line and because I'm really using like steer limiter 80. Some turns were very tight. As of jumps, they're also pretty tricky, especially like the first one where you need to align your angle with your speed. So I believe to do it in a perfect ideal line and you will get a lot of time. You can jump slightly higher to be safer. You will lose time, but you will definitely finish the track. And for the last 2 jumps, they are not really hard. I think you have enough finish them. I, for some reason, I even beat after time, which is a really rare occasion. Honey, I Shrunk the Zeepkist by Aiden exists too. And I really love idea. I really love decoration of the track. I honestly didn't find the the first or correct line from my first attempt, but then on the second I realized that there is like really a road path, so you understand where it is. Not really love, again, it's my problem, like glider part, especially the line wear and how you need to do that. It's quite tricky. Again, not from my first attempt. I realized that you need to go like on the left straight. I tried to like go in right directly. It wasn't wrong correctly. I really love idea with using the obstacles, the normal props, not the track one, to build this track. And the jump, honestly, I believe that using left one could be slightly faster, but because I'm like only have 7 minutes to track, I didn't have enough time to check it, and this is pretty long track, like almost a minute for after time. Full Flavor by Water Bites, and on the second element you realize why it's like full flavor. So basically this is all different types of surfaces for the track, like icy, grassy, wood, sand, everything that have like different type of grips rather than like asphalt. So pretty tricky track. Again, not really hard, I would say, because there's like booster at the end which help you to jump and several other boosters, so you're good there. It's more about to fight with the grip, find the perfect line, adapt the grip. The last part for the glider, I think it's fine, not really hard, just to turn as tight as you can be. You will definitely be faster. If you want to be safer, just go wider. YAPM, yet another pipe map, version 3 by Tetra the Octa. And usually I'm not showing the same map over and over, especially if it's not small changes, but because this is an Arder edition, and I believe Tetra changed some part of this track because of my review. So thanks, I'm flattered. But yeah, track different, like it's changed a lot. I would say my hardest point, or like this time it is 2 points, it's like this split section going up. I usually lose their time several times just because you're hitting the borders. And then transition to checkpoint 3 because of the speed, because of the line, and downhill into the pipe. It is pretty easy to crash there, and I almost did it several times. But then if you do it so, checkpoint 4, pretty easy. I honestly think he slightly changed the finish line transition. It's become more like wider or sharper. I don't know really how to say it, but it's become trickier and probably more fun. Shady 80 by Unintense Moist. What can I say? Narrow track. Some lines are very tricky. Transition to first checkpoint, several time miss checkpoint itself, and go down and see that, okay, something wrong here. Because it's pretty narrow, I would say it's tricky. Not like insanely hard, but tricky. Maybe if it was like slightly like wider, like 20%, I would say it become more funnier. Again, it's just for me, because you have more time to react on errors, on like problems on the track. So yeah, but still doable, still fun track. Okay guys, thanks for watching part 2. As always, leave likes, leave comments, what's your favorite track, maybe what you want to change, maybe if you found some like skips. As you can see, after read comments and watch videos, so they also could fix this. And as always, see you next time. Bye.